Hey guys, welcome to the weekend reading for December 24th, 25th, and 26th. Merry Christmas for those of you who are celebrating Christmas this weekend. Happy holidays for any of you who are not celebrating Christmas. But let's get into it. We're going to get some messages. We're obviously going to pull some oracles here, and timestamps will be down below. And then we'll kind of see what's coming up for you guys. So we will see what is happening. Pick a card this weekend will be out tomorrow, Saturday. And then as well, I'm going to try and get some more 2022 readings out this weekend, but we'll see. I'm trying to take some days off, so I might just have to pick a card, and then Monday will be the weekly read, and then the rest of the 2022s will come out that week. So we'll see what I can get done. But I am trying to take some breaks and holidays. I'm off of like my work, but I'm obviously still recording. So I'm trying to have some days off while I have some days off from actually work. So, but yeah, let's get into it. So we're going to start with Aries. So let's see what's going on for you this weekend, Aries. We are going to pull an oracle here for you. We have the Garden of Venus, Rest and Renewal, number 25. So definitely could be looking after yourself, taking some rest. Maybe you got some time off. Most people do around this time, regardless of kind of what you're celebrating and stuff. But it feels like too, like with Garden of Venus, it feels like you're really like looking after yourself, like maybe doing some self-care stuff when it comes to like the actual rest that you're doing. Like you might be doing things that feel good for you, you know. So it kind of feels like more self-care type rest and renewal rather than just like having a holiday, which sometimes doesn't feel like a holiday when we're visiting family and stuff. So it feels like sometimes, especially with driving around and moving around. All right, so we got the World. We have the Charity card, which is an extra card in this deck, and we have Strength. So it does feel as though, again, it's like you're recharging, gaining your strength back. I feel like too, like I almost feel like maybe some of you have completed something with the World card. Like there may be some cycle that's closing out, which is maybe you're really tired right now. Maybe it's just the end of the year type stuff where it's just like you've been really busy, and so now you're getting time to kind of like rest and recharge. With Generosity here, I almost feel like this Generosity and Charity, it feels like you're kind of looking after yourself, but also like there could be people around you, like maybe you're being able to recharge with family or around friends, people who you enjoy to be around, where it's like you're just able to take a break from work. That's kind of what it feels like. We have the Hierophant here at the bottom of the deck, so some of you again could be spending time with family, but I really feel like there's like kind of you know it's time for you to take a break. Like I feel like you know it's time to recharge. Give me one for this World card for Aries. Like this feels like it's like if I could sum it up to like one thing, it would be like a big sigh of relief. So the World card, we have the Tower, Ten of Pentacles, the Magician. So some of you, there could be a big change. Again, it feels like a cycle. This could have something to do with your work even. There could be something ending when it comes to like your work or even your material sense. It feels like though it feels like something good. Like it feels like this Tower is bringing in good change. With the Magician here, it makes me feel like you're in control of your situation. You're in control of your life. Maybe finances are doing really well. And now you're able to kind of like recharge. I also feel too like some of you are just feeling really comfortable in your money situation. Like you feel very like secure almost. We have Judgment here, Page of Pentacles. You've definitely learned from the past. Okay, so if this has anything to do with money, I feel like things, like I don't know if maybe this year, it's like you're doing better than you have in the past or something like that, okay? But this really feels like you've been able to manifest and create the life, like, because even this is Venus energy, right? It's Empress energy. So it's like you've been able to bring in the the abundance that you've been looking for. And I think like now it's time to rest. Like maybe you've, again, done all the hard work, made all the money this holiday season. Maybe you've been really busy. Maybe you have like a business or a job that it gets really busy this time of year. And it almost feels like now you're able to give back to yourself because you're able to take a break and rest. So it just feels like you're going to kind of gain your strength back. It feels like this is something that you are going to feel like kind of revitalized from. So it looks good. I feel like this is just kind of a weekend to kind of help recharge your batteries, Aries, and get ready for like the new year. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully that resonates. You can check out your sun, your moon, your rising. Let's move on here to Taurus, if I can shuffle these cards. All right, what's going on here for Taurus this weekend? What do they need to know? We have Caterpillar, opportunity, number 4. All right, let's see what this is about here. What does Taurus need to know for the weekend? What is this about? We have the 10 of Swords, which says completion on this deck. Queen of Cups. And the 5 of Swords. Interesting. 10 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So this feels like a conflict or some sort of challenging situation is coming to a close. I feel like this is like almost like an opportunity for you to heal from something here, Taurus. So this could be coming up like with the Queen of Cups. It makes me feel like maybe healing some form of emotions, or just kind of like recollect your emotions. Okay, gain a sense of like filling up your own cup type of an energy. It feels like maybe you've had a lot of responsibilities. 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords makes me feel like you've got a lot going on, a lot of things happening, maybe some challenges and stuff, but it's like you're getting to the end of those because they're 10s. Whatever it has been, it's been something that's been causing a bit of conflict in your life. It's been causing challenges for you. But it almost feels like this is the opportunity to like let it go. That's kind of what it feels like. What is this 5 of Swords for Taurus? Clarify this 5 of Swords for Taurus. We have the Emperor. So this could be with a specific person. But again, I do feel like it's like to gain a sense of control back, like you're gaining a sense of control back in this situation. We have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, which is like growth. So again, it's like looking after yourself, nurturing yourself. This feels like you're evolving past whatever conflict you've been going through. So it's the opportunity to kind of like rise above is what it feels like. So if you've been having challenges with a person, this could even like Emperor could be a boss, like someone work related, somebody who has a sense of like authority, but it also could be like a parent, could be a partner. Okay, so it could be kind of anybody in your life, but it really feels like you're healing from a situation, looking after yourself, nurturing yourself. So this is an opportunity for healing is what it feels like this weekend. And like really kind of like letting something go with this 10 of Swords, this completion of this challenging cycle that you've been through. Okay, there could have been a lot of changes that have come up with this. Okay, but the Emperor, the word at the bottom of this card says maturity. So it's like you're rising above a situation here. Okay, I don't know, like some of you too, it's like giving you the opportunity to like be the bigger person in this situation as well, especially if you're dealing with someone who's like really stubborn. You could just show them a lot of compassion and kindness, and that's going to kind of help resolve this situation or just like put it to rest because you're letting it go. Usually when we can be the bigger person, it helps us let things go, right? And it doesn't mean that you're agreeing with what they're doing. It just feels like, you know, putting it behind you and not letting it pull on your energy. So it just feels like whatever has been challenging for you here, Taurus, it feels like you are like coming out of that, and the opportunity is to really just heal. That's what it feels like, coming out of your little cocoon, right? It's a caterpillar. So you're coming out of your cocoon and you're blossoming into something more. So it really feels like you're kind of like rising above, or like maybe a challenging situation is ending and you're able to kind of like really blossom out of that. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Taurus. We're going to move on here. We're going to move on to Gemini. Let's see what is going on here for you, Gemini. What do you need to know this weekend? Gemini. We have Eye of the Needle, intentionality, number 17. Okay. So it's like you're being very precise with something. If you've ever thread a needle before, the little needle, like where you put the thread through, can be very, very tiny. And it takes a lot of like focus. So you could be really focused on something. Let's see what's coming up here for Gemini this weekend. We have the 7 of Cups. That is the opposite of focus. 6 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Interesting. So there's a need for you to be more intentional is actually what it feels like. Bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Wands. It feels like maybe you're trying to make a choice, but you're kind of like burdened by your choices. Like I'm just seeing 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups. It's just like a whole lot of cups, you know? And it's like you're trying to figure out how you're going to move forward in something, 2 of Wands, how you're going to get to the finish line. Okay, it's been a burden, 10 of Wands, okay, but you've got a lot of options, and I think you need to, or you've just got a lot going on, and you need to focus your energy onto something specific. Now, it could be something too, like from the, I don't know, it's like maybe you're having a hard time moving forward because of some sort of like memory or something from the past that you have put a lot of work and time into or energy into. 6 of Cups, 10 of Wands, okay. What's this 7 of Cups here for Gemini? What is this 7 of Cups here? 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the Fool. Then we have the 2 of Swords. So definitely, some of you are overwhelmed emotionally and you need to detach, okay, in order to, like if you're, I don't know, if you're trying to focus on something or you've got something new in your life with the Fool here, I feel like emotionally you could be distracted by the past, okay, like because we've got the 2 Cups cards here and we have 3 Pentacle cards that came out, so it makes me feel like you're overwhelmed with emotion and there's a need for you to detach, especially with the 4 or the 5 of Pentacles here. It feels like there's an opportunity to provide yourself with more stability or maybe like a job, like it could be something financial, okay? But this feels like you're having a hard time stepping into it. 2 of Swords, maybe the Fool. You're having a hard time stepping into it because you're overwhelmed with emotions here. This could be something from the past. It's like something's distracting you is essentially what it feels like. And it's some sort of like memory, could be people around you, family, a relationship. We have the Lovers coming out here. Okay, Temperance. Yeah, it could be definitely something that you're trying, I don't know, like, I don't know if you're wanting to reconcile with someone or there's something emotional, but there's something else that needs your focus right now. Yeah, we have the Moon and the Death card. So something could have ended with regards to a relationship, but there's illusion around emotions and how you feel around a situation, which is affecting other aspects of your life is what it feels like. So there's a need to like detach your emotion from what's going on. Not that in a healthy way, right? You obviously need to deal emotionally because it feels like there is emotion here. Moon, Death card. Okay, there is emotion here with regards to a certain situation. But I also feel like with this 10 of Wands, you've been carrying this burden around. So there could be some sort of an illusion around a type of relationship that thinking it's going to come back around or not sure what to do about it. But it's like, I almost feel like maybe you're so wrapped up in the emotion that you actually can't really see it for what it is. Okay, which is that it could possibly be over for some of you. So there feels like there's something emotional going on, but then there's like you needing to focus your energy on other aspects of your life. It's the love aspect of your life feels like it's distracting you from like the practical world and like the things that you're actually trying to accomplish or the sense of stability in your life. There's like a hyper focus on it, on the emotions, which is like causing confusion and overwhelm. Okay. So it's almost like you need to take a step back from love right now so you can kind of just like ground yourself. Because even with the Pentacle energy, it's like needing to ground yourself. And I do feel like there's possibly something either new already in your environment. This could be like an opportunity or like a project or a new path, a new opportunity that you're wanting to go down, like wanting to learn something new, whatever. Could be a new person even, okay? But it's like there's something here emotionally that's like holding you back. It's become a burden, these deep emotions that you have around this situation. You're holding on to them, and there's a need for you to kind of release them and let them go. So, and like kind of process them and deal with them. So that's pretty much what I have for you, Gemini. Kind of interesting. It feels like your emotions are just kind of like scattering your focus or your ability to focus. Okay, you're kind of like very consumed or overwhelmed with a relationship possibly for some of you that is, you know, not allowing you to focus on what's really needing to be focused on. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I'm gonna get some coffee here. We're gonna move on to Cancer. Let's see what's going on for Cancer this weekend. What does Cancer need to know? We have number 50, Spirit of the River, movement towards adventure. Okay, so it kind of feels like going with the flow, but also like allowing yourself to explore. This could be something to do with emotions as well, with it being like water energy. Let's see what's going on for Cancer this weekend. What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? We have the Hanged Man, King of Cups, and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands, Defense. Okay, so it kind of feels like maybe needing to surrender to the process a little bit. This feels like, though, it feels more like internal, which is interesting, because when I first got this card, Spirit of the River, movement towards adventure, I was thinking like external to you, like going and doing something. This feels like allowing yourself to explore your emotions, like going with the flow of your emotions, allowing yourself to feel your emotions, especially with this King of Cups here. Okay, and even the Hermit, it's like going within emotionally because of the King of Cups, and the Hanged Man is Pisces energy, right? So I feel like you've maybe had some of you need to release some emotions, okay, Cancer, because with the Hanged Man, it feels like something's been maybe stagnant or stuck in limbo emotionally, that you're needing to surrender to release emotions to kind of gain some more stability when it comes to your emotions. Allow yourself to explore how you feel around a situation. I feel like a lot of you have been resisting this. That's what it feels like. Is more of like needing to explore how you feel, go into the depths, right? Because the King of Cups always sits on top of the water, and so his emotions always sit below, right? He has emotion, he has a lot of emotion, but he has control of them because he manages them. He sits above them. They don't rise to the surface. So I feel as though there's a need for you to kind of go within, like let yourself go into your emotion around a certain situations. Could have to do with a relationship. Okay, we have the Hierophant behind the Seven of Wands. Okay. Let's see. Why is this Hanged Man here for Cancer? Why is this Hanged Man here? Clarify this Hanged Man for Cancer, please, this weekend. So some of you just might need a good cry. Some of you might need like even just to like have a bath or something, like sit in water, like that may be really good for you. I mean, you are a water sign, right? So we have the World, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, it feels like you've been waiting for something to grow. something stagnant, definitely. Now, this doesn't have to be, but again, I think with this Queen of Swords, it's because you're not allowing things to flow within you, right? It's like maybe you've detached yourself emotionally, and there's a needing to reconnect back to your emotions, because and this doesn't have to be like relationship stuff. This could actually be when it comes to your material world, even for some of you, because there is, with the World here and even Seven of Pentacles, it's like your external world, how you are. It feels like you're trying to start something, but it's like you feel like things are stagnant. You're constantly waiting, like things aren't growing, things aren't progressing. And I think it's because you're not open. Like the Queen of Swords is making me feel, and the Queen of Swords doesn't always give me this vibe, but in this one specifically, it's giving me this feeling of like you need to allow yourself to feel your emotions, because she's always very detached, right? It's like it's very much like using logic and intuition, but the emotional side, she doesn't let herself get wrapped up emotionally. So for some of you, you've got a block towards your emotions, which is preventing you from being in feminine energy, whether you're male or female, but it's preventing you from being in feminine energy, which is like putting it kind of a block on your flow and your abundance and all of those types of things. So it feels like whatever resistance you have around something emotionally, that needs to be looked at. Allow yourself this weekend to kind of go within and explore and do some healing work, because I think that's going to help you like unstick your situation. It's going to allow you to go on this adventure. Okay, Page of Wands. So some of you too, this could be something like from childhood. Okay, this could be something that you just always have had a block. Maybe it's like the way your parents were, or an experience that you had, okay? But this feels like just something that you need to go and explore. You need to allow yourself emotionally to explore internally, the depths of your emotions. That's what it feels like, okay? And I feel like it's like to tap back into your spirit. Like I just feel like it's going to connect you more with Source. So surrender to that, because even like the Hanged Man is a very spiritual card. And so is the Hermit. So you're going to gain a lot of insight and wisdom from this, Cancer, by going within. And it might actually bring some clarity for you as well. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. We're going to move on here to Leo. So let's see what is going on here for Leo. Leo. What do they need to know for this weekend? We have gathering around, the power of community, number 26. So definitely could be with people. Maybe a sense of you're feeling like your community or your tribe, the people that you want to be around. Okay. We have the Sun. There you are, Leo. Coming out. Seven of Swords, okay. And we have the Queen of Cups. Interesting. We have the Moon. I want to get one more here. I feel like there's something here. I feel like in a positive energy. Okay. Because we got the Sun and the Queen of Cups. And the Moon. So I feel like there's definitely emotion here. There's, I kind of feel like though you're like, there's something hidden or you're hiding or something like that. I feel like some of you might be trying to like recharge. Okay. There could be something with regards to your work though. Like feels like there's something, we have the World, the Hierophant, Charity, and Opportunities with the Eight of Pentacles. So this feels like the Seven of Swords doesn't really feel like a negative aspect. It actually just feels like you're not focused on work, the world. I feel like you're kind of just like, you've retracted your energy. So maybe some of you are just like really spending time with like your close-knit people, but you're not like going out into the world. So this feels very like, almost kind of like you're hibernating, like that type of an energy where it's like, I'm not going to focus on the work, schoolwork, whatever it is. It's like you're detaching yourself from, or just like not focusing on it. Okay. Because it feels like you're kind of pulling away. That's what the Seven of Swords feels like. Because the Seven of Swords can be a very like independent card. If you have any time alone, maybe some of you will work, which is possible. But it kind of feels like you're almost like, that's not your focus. Your focus is more of like yourself, the people around you, you know, your family. Okay, Queen of Cups, right? That could be like Cancer energy. So it could be like your family, especially if you have children. It's like your focus isn't on work. It's not on the world. It's not on institutions. It's not on whatever. The focus is on you and your people. That's what it feels like. Let me see what this Queen of Cups is here for you, Leo. It feels like you're hiding. That's what it feels like. Yeah, we have Queen of Cups with the Lovers. It's like you're focusing on your people. We have the Wheel of Fortune here behind that. So there's kind of this energy of like things are changing around you in the world. And I think, you know, it's like, you know, right now is a time to like invest into the people around you and like the connections of people that you have. This doesn't really feel like love as much as it's just like love for the people. And that could be whether you're in a relationship or not in a relationship or dealing with it. Just like your focus is on friends, family, relationships. Like it's just the goodness of the people, enjoying your time with these people. So this feels like you're around positive things, but it really feels like you're kind of just taking a break and not. Some of you have a lot of work to do. I feel like you might have a lot going on and a lot of opportunities when it comes to work. Like you might have like lots of projects or lots of things happening, but I think you know that like right now is not the time to focus on that. It's time to kind of back away from that. That's what it kind of feels like. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords. It's like, this is again coming out for the Seven of Swords here. It's like you're focused on yourself, but also like you're focused on, if there's a relationship, I feel like you're also not focusing on that. Like if you're in a not great situation with a person, okay, but this also could be like a falling out with regards to work, okay? If you've left a situation with work, like some of you could have negative work situations that you're just like, I'm not focusing on that right now, okay? So there's like really, there's something definitely that I feel like you're avoiding. Some of you, it's in a healthy way where it's like, I need a break and I need to enjoy my holidays. Others of you, this is like, I'm just going to take a break from this because this is not going well and I just need to not put my focus on it. I need to focus on the good things that I have in my life. Okay, so the people around you this weekend, Leo, I think are actually going to help improve your mood, help improve how you feel. I think they're going to offer you a lot of emotional support as well. Okay, so it looks like the people that you're with, you are enjoying. The people who you not are enjoying in your life right now, you're not with. So that's what's coming up here for you, Leo. So hopefully that resonates, but it does feel like you're taking a break from something like maybe work related or something kind of in your day-to-day life. But that is what I have for you, Leo. We're going to move on to Virgo. So, Virgo, let's see. What do you need to know here, Virgo? Virgo for the weekend. We have Feast of Plenty, number 20, choices and their consequences. So this always makes me feel like you've got a lot of options, but it's like you got to weigh the pros and the cons of the situation. We've got the Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Yeah, it's like if you're trying to make a decision, you're taking your time. especially with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. I actually feel like this is more you, it's almost like you're taking your time to really figure out and plan of like, is this what's right for me? Because if this isn't what's right for me, I'm going to back out. You could be dealing with a fire sign. We also have Taurus here with the Hierophant here. But this feels like you have to make a decision of like possibly committing yourself to something or someone. And it's like you're wanting to make sure that this is not going to like betray you. Like this isn't going to be something that is a bad decision and then you end up with negative consequences, right? You're trying to make a right decision to have positive consequences or positive, situations that come out of this. And so therefore with the Knight of Pentacles, it makes me feel like you're taking your time. You're being patient before you take action on something. So you're really kind of like ruminating over something. What's this Seven of Swords here for Virgo? What's this Seven of Swords here for Virgo? We have the Lovers and the Knight of Cups. So some of you, if you're dealing with love, something love related, because this definitely could be that, it feels like possibly there's a person here. You're questioning whether this is the right choice to get involved with this person. I don't know if you have a history or not with this person. Some of you do. Others of you, this is like a lack of trust that you have in people when it comes to relationships. Like you're wanting to take things slow. You're definitely not going to hop into something. And I think what you're really, because the Knight of Cups can be like a knight in shining armor. Like they'll kind of say, whatever you want to hear. They're very like romantic. And so they can kind of like, it can kind of come off as a little floofy. And so I think you're really wanting to make sure, like, is this person actually meaning what they're saying, or is this person going to stab me in the back? You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to figure out if this person's being sincere. Clarify this King of Wands. We have the Emperor. Give me one more here. For this King of Wands and the Emperor for Virgo. What is this? Who is this person? Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person, there's someone here who I think maybe gets a lot of attention or is in the limelight of some sort. Like they definitely have this kind of like, they're very successful, I feel. With the King of Wands and the Emperor and the Six of Wands, this person's very successful. This could be somebody who you're trying to reunite with this Three of Cups, but there's something about like you not trusting whoever this person is. It doesn't matter, like, you know them, you don't know them. There's something that you're not trusting that's having you react slowly. Yeah, it's like almost like you don't want to be left out in the cold. You aren't trusting that this person's not going to leave. So it feels like this feels like a situation of if I take my time, then I can kind of feel out this situation and figure out if I need to leave, I can leave. Tower, Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, but also like you don't want someone to do this to you. So this feels like you have a choice around a connection, a person that you could be either reuniting with or just uniting with. Okay. And you're trying to figure out, should I trust this situation? I kind of feel like this person might be like waiting for your answer or, yeah, we have the Empress. So there is like a strong connection of love between the two of you, King of Cups. I just feel like this person's definitely want to come back around, but for some reason you're not trusting this person. Hierophant, Two of Cups, Three of Swords. Some of you have been hurt by this person in the past. But there's definitely like a strong spiritual connection with the Hierophant, Two of Cups. It just feels like there's hesitation. Either you don't want to be hurt, like this, if this is a new person or someone you're dealing with, you don't want to be hurt in this situation, okay? It's like, I'm going to leave before they get me kind of thing, right? Or it's an aspect of like this person has hurt you before and you're like, I don't know if I should reunite with this person because what if they do it again? It feels like that kind of
So you've got you've got options here of like deciding what you're going to do in this situation. But I think you're just taking your time, which is not a bad thing. But talking to this person might be beneficial. Yeah, it's going to take work. 3 of Pentacles, strength. It's going to take work to overcome the karma devil. Okay. So again, whether it's someone you know or someone you don't know, there's definitely like an energy of you not trusting this person for some reason, whether it's your past, the past of the two of you together. Okay, but it's really just like you not wanting to get hurt by this situation. And so you're trying to make the right decision for yourself, which totally makes sense. And yeah, so I would say just take your time. Like don't rush it if you don't feel comfortable rushing it, right? And communicate with this person, right? Like express that, communicate that, because that's a big thing in those types of situations where it's like most times there's people, like the two people are not actually communicating how they really feel or what's going on their side of things, and so nothing gets hashed out, and so there's a lot of like misunderstandings and like people just feeling certain ways and not actually like nothing gets resolved because nobody talks about it, right? So communication is also important in those situations, and then you really figure out where they're at and where you're at, right? Asking good questions. Okay, so let's move on here. We're going to move on to Libra. So let's see what's going on here for Libra. What does Libra need to know this weekend? We have Horned Cactus, Resourcefulness, number 29. All right, what's going on here for Libra this weekend? Libra. We have the 4 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Page of Swords with the 3 of Cups. So, I feel like someone is, I don't know if there's like an opportunity, maybe something you're learning. It kind of feels like though there's like a person, like could be a friend with the 3 of Cups here. Like you could be trying to get together with a friend or communicating with a friend. 4 of Cups and the Page of Swords. This feels like though, I don't know if you're like trying to plan to get together, needing to be resourceful by getting together. Okay, you could be like reuniting with a friend, like getting together with a friend. So it might be someone you haven't talked to in a while is what I'm getting with this 4 of Cups. Like it might be someone who you know, but you just like haven't really, it's coming into your awareness by them messaging you or something. What's this 4 of Cups for Libra? We have the Emperor. Why is this King of Cups here for Libra? King of Pentacles. And what's this Page of Swords? The Hierophant and the Lovers again. Okay, so there's a lot of masculine energy here. 3 of Wands, Justice, Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to like pick up here. I feel like something's kind of slow right now with this Page of Swords. It makes me feel like as much as there maybe is communication, there's not a whole lot of like action. Like we don't have any knights here. Even the Page of Swords can be a more reserved page. There might be communication around a relationship here with the Hierophant, the Lovers. But also you could be learning something or starting something. If this is not a relationship, there might be something that you're investigating or learning more about. especially with the Gemini energy of the Lovers here. Yeah, you might have like some sort of like a mentor, someone to look up to. Okay, and this I feel like is going to open things up for you in the future. Like if this is a relationship, I feel like things are going to pick up as we move into the new year. But for some of you, this isn't a love, like it doesn't really feel like love as much as there's like obviously the Hierophant and the Lovers. It feels like more of somebody helping you or somebody being a mentor of some sort to you. Okay. Kind of like showing you the ropes or helping you in a situation that you might ask for help from this person. They might ask you for help. Okay. It could be like vice versa, but it feels like with this resourcefulness, it feels like someone's reaching out as they need you as a resource, or you need them as a resource or something like that. So this feels like, yes, like a connection, a union of you and a person, but I feel like it's more of the knowledge that one has. We have the maturity, mentor, and we have knowledge here. So it feels like more of you and a person connecting when it comes to learning something or needing help in a certain area of their life. Like this person's been through that, so you can ask them for help. For some of you, what popped in my head was like, maybe it's with regards to relationships. So what this will not be for everyone, but for some people, it's like, if they know someone who's been through divorce, they'll go, and they're going through one or will be going through one, a separation, they'll go ask their friend who's been through it before of like what they did and how, how to get through it, whatever. So it could be something like that. Okay. But it feels like more of like someone, a friend or someone is reaching out for assistance or help or some sort of like mentorship. It doesn't even have to be as serious as that. This could literally be like, I want to learn something and this person has those skills. And so I'm going to go ask them, how do they do it? Right? That's kind of what it feels like. So it's like you're learning or teaching a skill to someone. Could definitely be, it's either someone who's like the same age or younger. Like there's like either an age gap or you're the same. It's just that the experience is less. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it feels like there's someone around you. Like if you're trying to figure something out, there's probably someone around you that can actually help you. Okay. Someone who can be like a mentor of some sort. Like we just think like mentor is like this crazy thing, but it's really just like asking someone for help in an area that they're good in, right? So yeah, it's like, don't pay attention around you because there's someone around you, 4 of Cups, an opportunity around you to ask someone for help or to reach out is what it feels like. So use your resources, Libra, is basically what it's saying. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully that resonates. Let's move on here to Scorpio. Let's see what's happening for you. What's going on for Scorpio this weekend? What do they need to know? Scorpio for the weekend. What is happening for you? We have the Wall, obstacles. Number 56, which breaks down to an 11. There is a way out, is what I'm getting off of this, because there's kind of like this tunnel type thing. Like there's the wall, but there's like an opening where you can like see the light. So it feels like whatever challenge you're going through, there's a way out, is what I'm getting here, Scorpio. Let's see. There's always a way out, but you just might not be seeing it, maybe. Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, Page of Wands. 9 of Cups. This feels like there's a challenge to get something to grow. Like there's a challenge in the sense of like something is in its younger age, in its new phase with the Page of Wands, and it's like maybe you're really trying to nurture this situation. It could be a connection with the Two of Cups here as well. It's like you're really trying to put in a lot of energy and time and really nurture this, but it's like maybe the challenge is to get something to grow into its full potential. Okay, I feel like if you have to force it, you know, that's not necessarily what you need to do. We have Nine of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. So there's good things coming towards you. There's good luck. You've got good fortune here. You've got, you know, whatever you're wanting, I think you can achieve it. But I almost feel like just don't force it is what it feels. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, we have the Tower. Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups. And then the Page of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles and Justice. So it's like things are going to work out. Justice. I almost just feel like this feels like getting a relationship like off the ground. We have the Four of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, and with the Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, it almost just like feels like an early stages of a relationship and someone really wanting to grow a foundation with someone, but it's almost like it's not. It's almost like there is no foundation with the Tower. Like there's not the sturdy base yet. And so I almost feel like just let things like, you know, pay attention to the details, like work through this. I think as long as the two of you can work together, it feels like this union is going to happen. I feel like there is an opportunity to connect emotionally with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups together. But it feels like it's almost like maybe it's not growing at this pace that you want, or like the Eight of Pentacles is like putting a lot of time and effort, but you haven't got the recognition and the reward yet, right? You haven't maybe seen the growth of it yet. So maybe you've been putting a lot of effort in. I think your effort will pay off with this Justice card here, but I think you have to allow it time. Some of you really need to work on communication with this person. So that could be what's preventing this from really growing. It's like the communication between the two of you might not be great. Okay, but it's like whatever you're trying to manifest, Three of Wands, Four of Wands within this situation, I think it's going to pay off for you. I just think that it's going to take some more work, or it's going to take some more time before it really gets off the ground. Because some of you are like maybe dating this person, or like it's very in the beginning stages. It hasn't yet, I don't think, reached a relationship. It's almost like that offer has yet to be offered. And I think it's just that there's still not a solid foundation yet, is what it feels like. That's what it feels like here. Someone might not be ready as well with the Queen of Pentacles and the Tower. Like someone might not be ready yet in their own sense. King and Queen of Pentacles here with the Sun. Yeah, it almost just feels like there's not a solid foundation yet. That's what it feels like. I think it's going to work out though. So we have the Nine of Cups again. We have the Hanged Man, Ten of Pentacles. It's just you might have to wait. It's coming. The happiness, the joy, the you know, full 10 Pentacles, like that's coming for you. I think you're going to find your person, but it's almost like you're in limbo right now. There's some sort of obstacle when it comes to relationships. So it just feels like, you know, you shouldn't have to force it, one, whatever the situation is. But I almost just feel like really working on communication. And even if you're like single and you're looking for a relationship, I think it's the communication part that needs to be worked on. Communicating like what you want, what you desire, right? What you want in relationships. Okay, something like that. So there is an obstacle here, but I do feel like it's coming. The light at the end of the tunnel, it's coming, right? Because King and Queen of Pentacles is a good match too. Like that's a solid couple, right? It's the mother, father kind of the court cards. So I feel like though it's just like don't try to force it or don't try to rush it. I think that you just have to be patient and kind of surrender and allow things to happen kind of more naturally is what it feels like, Scorpio. So hopefully that resonates. I'm getting a lot of love readings today, but we are in Venus retrograde. Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde's coming in soon, so woohoo. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. Let's see. What is going on for Sag this weekend? What do they need to know? Sagittarius. We have perfect storm, the courage to step into life, number 44. What does Sag need to know? 4 of Cups, Page of Cups, 5 of Cups with the Lovers. So there's emotion here, definitely, with the 3 cups coming out. 3 cup cards. This does feel like there's an opportunity. Okay, 4 of Cups, Page of Cups, like something's being presented, I feel. Okay, this could be a person, this could be someone communicating with you, definitely could be a relationship if you're looking at it, but I really feel like there's a choice you have to make around this, and that's what's stressing you out. I feel some of you are worried about missing out if you don't take the opportunity. Kind of feels like that. You don't want to miss an opportunity, but you still got to decide whether this is something you want. So, this could be something creative. Yeah, we have the 4 cups with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so there's definitely something being presented to you. We have the 10 of Pentacles, something that has the potential to grow. Like it's a stepping stone is what it feels like. Okay, so it's like not a guarantee is what it feels like. Like you're still going to have to go through that whole process. It's not everything all at once here. Page of Cups with the Lovers. Again, I think you're going to have to choose is what it feels like. Why is this 5 of Cups here for Sag? Yeah, 9 of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So it's like really worried about like the decision because you want to make the right decision. I think that's what it feels like. You don't want to make the wrong decision and lose out on a situation, okay? Or make the wrong decision and lose just in general. That's what it feels like. I kind of feel though, for some of you with this perfect storm, it's like it's all coming together for you. Like some of you, this is more of just fear that's in the way of you, especially with the 9 of Swords. Like 9 of Swords can be fear or worries. So it's almost like it's created. And some of you, this is like giving you the opportunity to really go towards something. Knight of Swords, it says spontaneity. So this is like a potential for you to step into something, to unite yourself with something or someone if you're willing to step into it. But for some of you, you're worried about it. That's what it feels like. Oh boy. Queen of Wands, 2 of Wands. Yeah, like trying to, again, make the right decision. Queen of Wands can easily be you, right? Justice, trying to make the right decision, trying to do the right thing. What's gonna bring success, right? 6 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Is this new experience going to be successful? Can I make this work? You can make it work if you want to make it work, right? I think if it feels good, that's what you can, like, go off of that. How does it make you feel? And I said this to a friend the other day. I'm like, okay, if you have an option to do something, it's like, how does it make you feel if you don't go towards it? Right? So if you didn't do it, how would that make you feel? So like, look at the flip side of it. Really look at the pro and the con aspect of going towards something or not going towards something. Because some of us go, oh, I don't know if it's the right decision. And then you flip it and you go, well, what if you don't do it? And you're like, well, I can't not do it, right? So I think with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands, it's like, does it feel good? It has the potential to grow. It's coming in as the Ace of Pentacles. But it's like, how does it feel to you? Does it feel like something you have passion for? Both the Queen of Wands and the Lovers here say passion. Does it have the playfulness, the creativity with the Page of Cups? Is it something you want to unite yourself with? 2 of Wands. Okay. So this is like really going like, okay, well, how does this make you feel? If it feels good, what's the holdup, right? Is it just the fear? Is it just the worry that things might not work out in your favor? Okay. There's always that potential. Always. It all depends on what we're willing to put our energy into. Okay. Some of you 444 may be significant because we have 44, and then the first card to come out was the 4 of Cups. Okay, so I just feel like go with how it makes you feel. Don't get wrapped into like, oh, well, what if? This feels like what if. Okay, don't get wrapped up in that. That's what it feels. So some of you definitely have like a possibility of like an opportunity or something that's already been presented to you, or something that you could just step in a new direction for, a new chapter of your life even. And I feel like go with how it makes you feel. Does it have the possibility of creativity and excitement and joy? Okay, how does it make you feel when you step into that? So that's what I have for you, Sag. We're gonna move on to Capricorn. Happy birthday to all the Capricorn suns out there that are gonna watch this. All right, let's see what's going on for you, Cap. What does Cap need to know for the weekend? We have Joyful Muse Inspiration, number 33. We also have the Fool, we have the Hermit, and the 6 of Wands. Okay. So I do feel like you have some sort of inspiration or excitement to step into something new with the Lovers. 10 of Swords. So some of you have completed a tough chapter here. We have Judgment behind that. So it's like Judgment and the Moon. Okay, so whatever has been painful, hurting you from the past, any fears, worries, stressors, I feel like you've kind of let those go. Okay, it's like you're going to find your inspiration again. Some of you, like, because we're in Capricorn season, might be feeling like yourself, or things are just kind of progressing for you. But some of you are stepping into something new, which I think is like helping shift your energy. It's like you have a new exciting project that you're excited to step into, or a new beginning. Some of you, it's just the new year, right? Like excited to kind of just go for 2022. Maybe you've got some good ideas. Some of you are really still in hermit mode though, or you've been in hermit mode. But it's like personal success is kind of what it feels like. Like this feels like something that doesn't have to do necessarily with other people. It's more about you and focusing on you and what you want to put your time and energy into, what's going to bring you success. What's the Fool here for Capricorn? What is this about? What's the Fool? 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and we have the 6 of Swords. So some of you are leaving a situation behind, like maybe one that I feel like some of you have put a lot of time and energy into something, but you're kind of breaking free of that, especially with 6 of Swords. Like you're moving forward. Knight of Wands, some of you are moving or leaving. Like I just feel like you're distancing yourself from something, okay, to start something new. So some of you may be starting a new job, maybe you're getting a new home. I feel like you have hope and faith for what's next as well. Like I feel like there's this optimism a little bit about you. Like you've got this like inspired energy. Okay. Some of you have really been dealing with something maybe emotionally. Like that could be this Hermit card too. Like really going within, figuring out, you know, what's going on within you. Why the Hermit here? Judgment and the Moon. Yeah, assessing like deeper emotions. Going through transformation with the Death card. Okay, leaving things behind. Again, I feel like you've left things behind, or you're leaving things behind, closing out a chapter here, and just like I think you're having success, victory over the challenges that you've been going through. 6 of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you've had to be patient, Hanged Man. Like things have taken a long time to really pay off for you. Some of you really feel like, and maybe energetically, like you feel liberated a little bit. Like you feel like, oh, I'm getting my mojo back a little bit. You've been patiently waiting for things to start working in your favor. Okay, and I think because you've released a lot of things, Hanged Man, the Five of Pentacles, that's helped you regain a sense of balance here, justice. Okay, so it kind of feels like you're just like, even if you don't have like a new opportunity, it just feels like there's a freshness of your energy where you're like ready to step into new things because you've let go of challenges, the past, things that haven't worked out. Maybe you've successfully completed things as well, where it's like now you're able to step into the new phase because you've completed the other things. Okay, but it took you a while with the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. It took you a while to get to this level of success where you're like, okay, I'm here. Like I made it. And so now you can like reclaim your energy with the Fool, Ace of Pentacles, inspiration. It's like you've got this like new, fresh energy to put, it's like start new projects, put more time and energy into things. Okay, so this feels good. This feels like some of you might be starting something even creative with that inspiration, the Joyful Muse. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, Six of Swords. You're definitely moving on. Some of you literally are moving though. You're leaving something, or maybe moving homes. Maybe you got a new home. Ace of Wands, the Empress. Like things are going to start to take off. Things are going to start to grow for you, I think now, Capricorn. And then, yeah, and then we have the Star here and the Chariot. Things are going to start to move forward, pick up for you. They're going to like pick up in speed. I just feel like things have probably been a little bit like stagnant or have felt stagnant for you for a while. And there's a sense of optimism of like what your future holds and where you're kind of going. Because it feels like you've probably been in hermit mode a lot, clearing a lot of old energies, doing a lot of healing work, maybe some shadow work. Okay, it's like you're finally in this like fresh energy is what it feels like. So I think you're probably going to feel pretty good this weekend. Some of you could still be clearing certain things with the Hermit here, right? Like you could still kind of be in that hermit mode, but you're also seeing that there's new energies starting to pick up around you as well. Like it's not just, oh my gosh, I almost lost all those cards. Yeah, it's not just like, oh, I'm trying to work on things. It's like also like you're getting that spark back. So it looks good, Capricorn. We're going to move on to Aquarius. Let's see. Going on for Aquarius here. Oh boy. Aquarius. We have Empty Well, time to replenish. We also have the World, we have the Fool, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, time to replenish. Some of you are closing out a chapter that's been very like draining is what I want to say. But I feel like that the time for that has kind of like come to an end. It doesn't feel like you're sitting in it. It almost feels like, you know, when you have a really big project or something, like even like a project for school, like back when you were like in high school or something, and you were just like so stressed about it because you're like, I gotta get this done, and then you get it done and it's just like the most freeing energy, because if you're anything like me, you procrastinate. And so there's so much stress, like do it to yourself, right? But it's like you can finally break free. The World, the Fool card, and then we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So this really feels like it's time to fill your own cup up. Okay, even behind that is the Hermit card. Okay, so really focusing on self-care, filling up your cup, clearing your mind. Okay, this just feels like a slate has been completely wiped clean. Like you've finished out, completed something, closed out a chapter, ready for the new beginning, clear, fresh energy, emotionally fulfilled, emotionally not burdened, mentally not burdened. Like this just feels like it's time to just clear your energy and get ready for the new. That's what it feels like. It's like you can finally take a deep breath. It's That's what it feels like you can finally breathe. What's the world here for you, Aquarius? What's the world here for this weekend? We have generosity. Yeah, some of you were just giving a lot to other people. Queen of Cups, like over giving. Okay, and so like maybe that's your work. You could do a lot of work, be very generous with your energy, your time. Okay, and so now you get a lot of like, it's like you get to start fresh. The Fool, we have the King of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's like you get to stabilize your own emotions, stabilize how you feel, fill up your own cup again so that you can move forward. You can pick up speed again. Eight of Wands. Like this really feels like finding stability in yourself, not giving to other people. Like some of you are really setting boundaries even with other people. Why this Ace of Swords for Aquarius? Three of Swords. Yeah, like there's been something that's been, I almost feel like you've been overgiving, or there's been a sense of like a burden here that has been kind of depleting you, a situation that's depleting you, a person that you've been dealing with that's depleting you, something that's been draining your energy, and you're breaking free of that. You're finding the stability and the emotional stability and like the control within yourself so that you can move forward and do things that you want to do. Like you can move forward in your own pursuits and your own passions. Some of you are communicating that you're leaving something behind as well, or like ending something. Okay, there could be communication around like, okay, I'm moving on to this now. But I really feel like whatever has been burdening you or whatever has been kind of like daunting you, especially mentally, there's this breaking free of that energy. Like it's no longer weighing on you like it was. Okay, and this is going to free you up to be able to move forward. King of Wands. It's going to allow you to push forward and move forward because you can actually fill up your own cup and not be so worried about the external party or parties. Because some of you with the world, it's like it's your job. Like you give too much to other people in the world outside of you, and then you don't give back to yourself. Okay. So this really feels about like doing things that you want to do, setting goals for yourself, what you want to achieve, not be worried about what other people, their expectations, what they want. Like whatever you've been dealing with, it's really been depleting your energy, and it's time to get back to you and your energy and just clear your mind, clear your heart of these other people and these other burdens. So that's really what it feels like. I just feel like you're really taking just the opportunity to kind of step into this new energy where it's like you're not going to be burdened by other people's problems for more or less words. But that's pretty much what I have for you, Aquarius. We're going to move on to Pisces. Let's see what's going on here for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know for the weekend? Pisces. We have Sky Dancers, Surrender. It reminds me of the Hanged Man, which is your energy. We have the Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Then we have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this feels like letting go. There is a sense of like movement forward. I also feel like the Sky Dancers with the Surrender here and the Six of Swords, like in the traditional Rider-Waite, the Six of Swords is I think a woman. I think there's usually a child, and she's in a boat, and someone is guiding the boat away from the conflict and the trouble. And it can be seen as like literally a guide, or your higher self, or, you know, the universe helping move you out of a situation. Okay, so it feels like you're releasing something or allowing the universe to kind of take you in a new direction. This really feels like you would be definitely a beginner. Ace of Wands, Page of Swords. There's lots to learn. Okay, but I feel like this feels like starting a new project, a new creative project, a new adventure, like a new, I don't know, maybe some of you could be traveling. What's this new adventure here the Ace of Wands. We have the Devil. We have 2 cards of boundaries, 6 of Swords and the Devil, which is interesting because they're very different cards. And then we have Rebirth. Some of you are starting something that you haven't been able to like give up on, like you're restarting something. But I think maybe this time around you have to restart it, but create boundaries. Or, yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. Like not allow it to take too much from you with the Devil energy. Okay, maintain a sense of freedom almost is what I'm getting with this Queen of Swords. Like not allow this situation to restrict you. Why this Page of Swords? We have the Sun. Something has the opportunity to make you really happy. But there's something here. You got to free yourself of whatever this Devil energy is, because I'm also getting the Lovers. And so I feel like, because the Lovers and the Devil are like the inverse of each other, right? So like the Lovers and the Devil, if you look at the traditional tarot, they look very similar, except for obviously the Devil's a darker card, and they're chained and they're bound and they're restricted, right? They're confined, and they're typically like in union. But then with the Lovers, they're free. They're not chained. They're free. And so there's more. There's not that restriction. There's not that control. A lot of times it's like codependency, all that kind of stuff. So this feels like if you're giving something another go around, or if you're just starting something, you're having to do it in a different way. I feel like there's something about you really wanting to get something to work or have something work, or really committed to the process of having something be successful. But you have to allow more flow. With the Lovers and the Queen of Swords and this Surrender card, you just have to let it happen the way it's supposed to happen, rather than trying to force it. It feels like with the Devil energy, there's like a trying to control the outcome. And even if this is a relationship, it's the same thing, right? Seven of Swords, 3 of Wands, King of Wands, 6 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Like this definitely could be, this feels like something you've done before, something that you are already kind of like aware of. But it's like the way you've done it in the past, you can't keep doing it the way you've done it in the past. You have to go about it a different way and kind of go about it with more ease, less restriction. I don't know if that makes sense, but we even have Judgment here at the bottom of the deck. So it's like letting go of the past, learning from the past, learning from past mistakes so that you can evolve, you can move forward. You can like ascend. So this feels like you have maybe an opportunity to redo something, or to restart something, or to move forward even in something, but you got to release your expectation, release the control or the need to control, or the want to control how this plays out, and just let it happen naturally. There's a need of surrendering to the process a little bit. Again, whether that's a relationship or not, but this feels like the way you've done things in the past hasn't worked out up until this point. So it's like, just let it happen the way it's supposed to. Because sometimes it looks different, but the path looks different than what we expected, but we still get to the same endpoint. Okay, so it's like releasing the restriction, because it's just going to keep you stuck in a cycle, right? Just let it move forward naturally, and let opportunities come to you, and take them as they show up. Obviously, if they make sense and they feel good, but don't be so caught up in the expectation of like it has to happen this way. It feels kind of like stubborn in that sense. Because I feel like it'll work out. I feel like you're headed in a good direction, especially with the Sun coming out with the Page of Swords. But it's like, as long as you're vigilant in this, I feel like, stay committed to it. That's fine, right? But just don't be so expecting of your kind of like your results, right? But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you, Pisces. So hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below if it did or not. But I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Merry Christmas, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.